So in my role as a K through 12 gifted facilitator, I use both quantitative and qualitative data to evaluate student progress. Quantitative data includes things such as standardized assessment scores, um, benchmark assessments, classroom grades, rubric scores, and other numerical measures of performance. These data can help me identify trends and provide objective evidence of growth over time. Qualitative data includes teacher observations, student reflections, classroom discussions, project outcomes, and work samples. These forms of data often provide deeper insight into how students think, solve problems, and then apply their learning. For gifted students, especially, I think both types of data are necessary. Quantitative data may tell me that a student has mastered grade level content, but qualitative data often helps me understand the depth of the mastery. For example, a student might score highly on an assessment, but their project work, creativity, or problem solving process may reveal strengths or needs that would not be captured by a numerical score alone. Um, Ensuring validity is one of the little bit trickier ones. I try to make sure that the data I collect actually measures the skill or knowledge I'm interested in evaluating. It's not quite the same as measuring like a standard or a specific content knowledge like you would have in most other curriculum. Um, if I want to assess critical thinking or creativity or independent learning, I cannot rely solely on a traditional test. Instead, I need assessments that allow these students to demonstrate those skills directly. Likewise, if I want reliable results, I use clear rubrics, consistent scoring procedures, and multiple sources of evidence rather than relying on a single measure. The action research reading also connects strongly to my professional practice. Dr. Old describes action research as a cycle of preparing, taking action, gathering data, and reflecting on the results in order to improve practice. In many ways, that is exactly what teachers do every day. I collect quantitative and qualitative data, not only to evaluate students, but also to evaluate my own instruction. If students are not making the progress I expected, I need to reflect on my methods and make adjustments. If a new instructional strategy leads to stronger outcomes, that evidence helps guide for future decisions and how I prepare my lessons and do my assessments with my students. So ultimately, I think the strongest educational decisions come from combining quantitative and qualitative data. The numbers help tell part of the story, but the observations, conversations, and student work help explain why those numbers exist. Together, they provide a more complete answer to the educational research question we are all trying to answer, and what has the student truly learned.